up a bit late because I had a late night, but I had fun. I was harassing my brother's life and his home. So, moving on. I hope everybody's doing good. 1 second. There we go. Oh, er, okay. Um, Hope everybody's doing very well. I made a new purchase. I finally got a small table to put next to my bed in my room so I can have my wireless chargers and both my phones in one location without having to wake up and try to locate them every morning. Okay? We don't like to, uh, I don't like to try and locate my phones every morning. I don't think it's fun because I can't hear the alarm if I'm laying on it and my pillows are thick and comfy. Oh my God, there is nothing like a thick, comfy pillow that you can just kind of mold into the right height, the right plumpness, and you can make a pocket right in between your arms or lay on your side, and it's like the pillow just cradles you. I love that fact. Anyway, moving on. The reason why I named this video Give Yourself a Chance is because there are a lot of people that are, for a lack of better terms, in a rut. They're stagnant. Why that is, I do not know. Give me 1 second. All right. Um, it could be due to fear of trying, fear of raising your level, a fear of losing people. Um, it could be any number of things. But I will say this: do not change for anyone else. Do not try to excel for anyone else. If you want to do something, you have to make that first step because just wanting it and talking about it is not going to change the situation. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't work that way. Um, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, physical. I think I said that already. My brain really isn't working right now. Okay, move. All right. Um, it's just not looking the way it should. Yes, we already know this. Thank you for the heads up, tardy reminder. Um, Elevate and better yourself for you. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it, or you can't do this, or you won't be able to do that. People that say that to other people, they are intimidated, selfish, and an anchor to keep you in a position that works for them. Okay. Now, been there, done that. Not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it again. No. It would be beneficial to you to increase who you are, what type of person you are, the way you think, the way you react. And I say that because when you grow as a person and you are evolving and you're, for lack of better terms, upgrading your level of whatever it is or your levels, you're going to lose people. You're going to lose the friends. And it's mostly the friends that keep everybody or keep their friends in a circle. And I'm not talking about your circle of friends. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the people that we call friends that don't want you to do better, that don't want you to succeed, that don't want you to elevate who you are, what you are, or your finances, or all the above and then some. Let those people go. Okay? Just let them go. Hey, sis, I mean, seriously, if something happens in your life that was out of your control, let's say, thanks, Mom. I got it. I'll check it later. Um, something happens in your life that is out of your control, unexpected, completely catches you off guard, and you're reaching out to this person, that person, that person, that person, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'll pray for you." "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," or they don't respond at all. Those are not your friends. Let them go. Now, like I've said before in many of my videos, I have turned my walk-in closet into my meditation room. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't go into a space and seal themselves off, which is understandable. Now, if you have kids, once they go to sleep, sit in the center of your bed, sit on your floor, get some incense. You can get a nice amethyst and quartz, get them together. And like I started meditating, I hold one in each hand, but I'm sitting with my legs folded and I'm holding each one in my hands like this on my lap. And I've told so many people this. Let it go. Let it go into the building you live in. Let it go into the ground. What I've started doing no, not many, about 3 years ago. Okay. Um, is I used to go to a park and take my shoes and socks off and literally lean on a tree. It doesn't have to be a big tree. It doesn't have to be, you know, an oak or a redwood. It can be neighborhood tree. Okay, I'll get it. Thank you. But, release it into the earth. Get it out of you. Because the more we hold on to, the heavier we will be. And I'm not talking about physical or physically heavy. I'm talking about emotional, mental, spiritual. Whatever it is, that's going to weigh us down and keep us in a certain situation because we already have friends that want to keep us in a certain category that suits them. We all have those people that say, "Oh, well, if you ever need anything, let me know," yada, yada, yada. But when you start elevating past them, they want to get mad at you and say, "Oh, you've changed." You're absolutely right. Yes. And don't be afraid to say that to them. Do not be afraid to say, "Yes, I have. Thank you for noticing." If they don't support your change and your elevation, they're not for you. Period. They are not for you. Those are not your friends. Okay? Those are people like I think it was class reunion. Medea said, "No, I'm sorry, it was Medea goes to jail." But this is true. Everybody is not meant to be in your life always, completely. Nobody is, well, certain people aren't, should I say. There are a lot of people that are the trees. There are a lot of people that are the roots of the trees. There are a lot of people that are branches, leaves, and they blow. As soon as the wind changes directions, they're gone. If you are grounded and centered within you and you know what you want to do, you know where you want to be, whether it's financial, spiritual, physical, whatever, and you're working on that, you've already taken that first step, and nobody that you know that you've called friend supports that or encourages it, they're not your friends. Let them go. I've had to experience that the hard way. Because when I was younger, in my late teens and early 20s, oh, friend here, friend there, friend. My ass. All of them. Exactly. They will come for a season. Thank you, sis. So a lot of people are seasonal people. That's what I was trying to say. A lot of people are seasonal, and they're not meant to remain in your space. They will absorb your good energy, they will absorb everything that can from you, and when they're gone, they will leave you so drained. I've been there, okay? Don't do it to yourself. If there's anybody that you associate with that you're always either around or talking to or texting, and once you get finished dealing with them, because that's what it is, you're dealing with them. Exactly. Exactly, sis. And it doesn't even have to be 20 years. It does not have to be 20 years. It can be a day, a week, a month, a year, so forth and so on. It can even turn into, like my sister said, 20 years, 2 decades. But once you start taking those steps to build you up, to empower yourself, whatever the case may be, and your friends aren't supporting you, and I'm not talking about financial support. I'm not talking about financial support from anybody, because we all have rent, mortgage, bills, groceries, car insurance, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna get around to that with the cars. Okay, I'm gonna get there because I just witnessed it and I found it hilarious. But exactly, yes, it's about who and what you tolerate in your life. Exactly. Don't keep people around just to avoid being by yourself. Let me tell you, I have my family. I have one good friend. Everybody else that I knew throughout the years is gone. I had one friend that was so jealous of me. Every time I went to her house and then left and I had to drive home, I was drained. I was tired. I did not have the energy nor want to do jack. As of right now, I can get in my car and drive to her house. Why would I? There's no point. But the lesson in that is, once you start feeling that drain, that pull, that suction of your energy and your aura and your emotions, your mental status, whatever it is, and you feel that drain, distance yourself from them, because all they're going to do is use you to make themselves feel better. But yet, when you are in that situation, who's around to make you feel better? I have my family. My family has stuck by me through thick, thin, good, bad, and ugly. Even when I turned my anger on my family, which was not for them at all. But I was absorbing everybody else's negativity, and I didn't know how to let it go. Now, you better call God, take it to whatever God you serve, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. When you carry everybody else's burdens, everybody else's emotions, everybody else's situations, you can't deal with your own and get you back to a point where you can relax and breathe. Not even in your own home. Been there, done that. I'm not doing it. But for the people that are meant to stay in your life, They are meant to be there, and they want to see you rise. They want to see you succeed, and they're cheering you on and rooting for you. Keep those people around, because you don't drain them and they don't drain you. You encourage each other. You empower each other. You strengthen each other. You have each other's backs. Thick, thin, good, bad, and ugly. So when I say give yourself a chance, give yourself a fighting chance. And I don't mean literal fighting. Everybody that is on this planet has to fight somewhere, something, sometime, whatever. We are all in a battle, mostly with ourselves, because we talk about what we want to do. We talk about where we want to be. We talk about, what you want to have. But what are you doing to achieve anything to get to these places? I'll wait. I will wait. There is not one person on this planet that did not have to fight, sacrifice, prove, and literally grind themselves into the ground to get to where they are now. Not one person. Not one person had to go around that. Even people that are born into rich families, people that are born into not so financially stable families have to fight. I I grew up, I was born into my family. And, you know, I had a great childhood. I did. I loved it. Would I like to go back to being a kid? Yes, because I'm sick of paying rent and bills, but that's besides the point. Um, but we all have to fight. We all have to start somewhere. You can't just come flying out of the womb and saying, hey, I'm here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you start doing it as soon as you're born. It does not happen that way. At all, period. It just does not happen that way. So, in order to get from point A, and some people do the A and a half, B, B and a half, C, because they're wanting to appease the people in their life. My mom told me not too long ago, I don't have to appease nobody. That's exactly what she said. I don't have to appease anybody. The only one I have to please, appease, and support is me. She's right. Absolutely right. Because if I don't do for me and make sure I'm okay in every form, what good am I going to be for somebody else that's like me? Don't drain me. I will not give you the opportunity. I will not give you the chance to drain me. There have been points in my life where I have been drained completely, and I've had to literally sleep for 18 or more hours just to regain my spiritual, mental, emotional, physical strength back, because I allowed one person at that time to completely drain me. They drained me to the point we got off the phone, I literally passed out. Literally. I was standing in my bedroom getting ready to come into my living room. I hit the floor. That's what I'm talking about by draining somebody. People can drain the hell out of you. And then when they're great, they're feeling better, everything is unicorns and rainbows in their life, you are left holding their baggage. Literally. What is the point of holding someone else's baggage when you've got your own baggage to deal with? Like I've said in the previous video, I don't have that much baggage because I let everybody go. I let people go. If you want to go, bye. I will not stop you. I will not chase you. I will not beg you to stay in my life. If you want to go, be like a tree, be like a leaf, a twig, a stick, a tree branch. I don't care what you pretend to be. Go. I'm good. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They will allow someone to hold them down, hanging on to your ankles to make sure you don't rise, you don't elevate, you don't climb, because it suits them. My brother gave me some awesome advice. Good people would want to see you succeed. My brother says he wants to see me succeed. How do I know this to be an actual factual truth? Because everything that he has taught me, everything that he has done, everything that is going on, he still roots for good people. He will push you, not literally, but, figuratively. He wants to see people do good. But at the same time, if you're not paying attention, if you are not listening, how would you know? You would just hear his voice, and it's not only him. You people have life coaches. They're paying someone to be their life coach, or they're using their insurance to go through. They're using their insurance to cover the fees of a life coach. Why are you paying this money, or why are you going through your insurance to pay for a life coach when you're not even doing the work? You're not even taking that first step. Going to see a life coach is not a step. It's not. And I say that because a life coach will sit and talk to you and basically act like a therapist. But you have to get up off your butt to give yourself a fighting chance. You have to get off your behind and take that first step, period. And it's not going to see a therapist or a life coach. You have to want better for you. You have to want to be the best version of you that you can. And I say the best version because there are a lot of us, okay, a lot of us that choose not to do because it's too much work. There's a lot of us that choose not to do because of fear. There's a lot of us that choose not to do just because you want we want it to fall in our lap. How do you want something to fall in your lap and you're sitting there on your hands not doing anything to achieve it? Like I've said in a previous video, speech is powerful. There is power in words. People don't realize this, but they speak against themselves. Why would you speak against yourself, but you say you want to elevate? You say you want to be a better person. You say you want more finances, but at the same time, you're claiming broke. I'll wait. You want better finances, but you're sitting there claiming broke. I'm not broke. I'm not. I'm not low on funds by the grace of God. Everything I have is because of God. Because I know tomorrow I could lose it all. I know that. I accept that. You have no choice but to accept it. Now, whatever God you serve, take it to him or her. Take it. Let them do what they got to do. But you can't claim you want better, but you're letting everybody hold on to your ankles to keep you where they're comfortable at. I don't care if you are financially set, if you have more finances than I do, if you have more than I do. I don't care. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm here to please myself. If you don't like the type of car I drive, you don't like the clothes I wear, you don't like the length of my hair, you don't like this, you don't like that, what do you really expect me to do about it? Because I personally do not care. I don't. And that's what people always want to do. They always want to be so concerned and so worried what another person is saying about them, but yet you're not concerned enough about your own life and your own business to increase and elevate where you are. What sense does that make? Go ahead and tell me. I'll wait. You can't just sit back and say, you want better. I want to be better. I want to do better. I want. You're not going to get anywhere. Nothing is going to improve unless you take that first step. Let your fear go. Let people go that are trying to hold you in a position because it suits them. You have people in your life like that, let them go. Cut them off. You don't have to say nothing. I don't block nobody. That's just me. I'm not going to block you. But what I will do is stop engaging with you. I know somebody that sat there and did a video message and sent it to me talking about, here's my new car. Okay, great. Congrats. But I don't understand why you're telling me, because I know what came before. I know what goes on. So, how did you literally want me to react, honestly? Did you want me to, jump up and down, give you a gold medal, give you a number 1 star, give you a bouquet of roses? Like, what did you want me to do? Did you want me to bake you a cake? Did you want me to cook you up a meal? I mean, to be perfectly clear and perfectly honest, if we are now, this is for the people that do drive. I'm not bashing anybody, but for the people that do drive, you should have a car. I'm just saying, you should have a car because you are an adult. Why are you continuously relying on someone to get you to and from and everywhere in between, but you buy bus passes? Oh, that's what's not popping. Thank you much. That's what I don't understand. I can't wrap my mind around it, because instead of taking some of your check, putting it in a savings account, you want to spend your entire check and have no savings. You want to brag, show off, and what's called flossing with your clothes, your shoes, haircut, new lace front, lashes, your nails done, and the crap that you have in your house, but you don't have a vehicle. Make that make sense. You are literally in your own place, but you're so busy trying to impress somebody and so busy trying to catch the new girlfriend or new boyfriend, and the people you meet don't have their own vehicle. So it's two of you coming together that have no vehicle, betwixt the two of you. Why? Why would you even bother? What is the point? But you're so hung up on looking good when you have a bad attitude, a bad outlook on life. You spend your money frivolously on stupid crap. I mean, seriously. But yet you get mad at people that are doing better than you. You get mad at the people you know because they stop coming around you or stop answering your texts or your phone calls because all you do is contact them when you need. People like that, leeches. I literally call them a succubus because a succubus sucks everything out of you. So does a leech. Honestly, tell the truth and shame the devil. You can't expect to help everybody, including financially. You can't expect to help everybody and say, oh, well, because I helped so and so, or because I did for, or because I'm doing for, is the reason why I can't. Stop it. It's that easy. Stop it. Cut them off. Cut them off. I have cut so many people off, it's not even funny. It is not funny. Right now, I can show you that I have 90 contacts in my phone, but about 85% of those contacts are businesses. Oops. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's me. I'm not going to hold on to somebody that is draining me. I'm not going to hold on to somebody that is trying to keep me in their comfort zone because my comfort zone is strength, peace, bliss, happiness, joy, positivity. Leave me alone. Leave me out of your mess. I'm serious. Leave me out of your mess because it's not my mess to clean up. It's not. I can't clean up your mess when I'm working on my own mess. And when I say mess, it could be, it's not a literal mess. I'm just saying. But, let me just go ahead and throw this out there. My home and my car are not messy. I may need to wash my car, but it's not messy. Oops. But anyway, you can't expect to become better, to increase your finances. You can't expect to elevate in any form because you're allowing people to suck everything out of you and still latch onto your ankles so you can't progress. But then you want to get mad and say, well, I tried, but I'm just going to stay where I'm comfortable. I'm just going to be. Because that's what it is. Since you're not striving for anything, you are not working towards anything, you have no goals, dreams, aspirations, and you're just going to sit there and wallow in self pity, I have no sympathy for you. If I did that, I would not be where I am today. I had to fight to get to where I am. And I say fight because at first, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do none of this. I was content with just having my car. But then the older I got, I'm like, wait a minute. I can't have company because I live with my family. I can't do this because I live with my family. Guess what? I'm in my own. And I'm hoping my rent doesn't go up with my lease renewal because that'll be the devil. I'm just saying that's going to be the devil. And the devil is a hoe. Moving on. You have to start working on you before you can work on or help anyone else. Because if you are not where you need to be, how can you help somebody else and you're lacking? You're lacking, this one's lacking. How can you two help each other? How can you help that person? Please explain that to me. And all of the negativity going back and forth in everybody's life, which I don't have any. Okay, I am a very happy person. Okay, I really got happy. Like Nene Leak said, I got my happy back because I let the stress and the drama go. All the negativity, go. That's why when I say I have removed people out of my life because they kept me in a circle and latched onto my angles for their comfort, oh no, oh no, uh-uh, no ma'am, no sir, no ham, no bacon, no spam. Okay, thank you. It was time for you to go. Past time for you to go. You have worn out your welcome. You have passed your expiration date, and you are not stable in any form. But yet you can call me, text me, and message me when you need something. And that part is not directed at any one person. That's how people have been toward me um, since before I moved where I am. But I elevated. I started reading people like books. And when I call you on your mess, that's when you want to get an attitude with me and try to challenge me. You can't challenge me. I'm doing better than you. Why? Because I worked for it. Why? Because I am still working on me. Why? Because I still have goals, dreams, hopes, aspirations. I have it all. And I don't ask anyone for anything. Why? Because my brother has a great mind. Honestly, my brother needs to be a teacher. He really does. And I'm not going to say what kind of teacher, but he needs to be teaching a class full of ignorant people because ignorance is not bliss. Okay? There is nothing blissful about being ignorant. There is nothing good about being stupid. There is nothing good about not being informed. There is nothing good coming out of the situation that you're allowing yourself to be kept in by someone else. You have to get up, get out, and do something. Like Macy Gray said in her song, how would you make it if you never even try? Anybody? Huh? Hmm? No? Right. Okay. In order to make it and not live paycheck to paycheck, stop spending, stop helping, stop doing. Yes, we do it from our hearts. We come from a good place when we help. But if it's going to put you in a financial burden, why are you doing it? Why? It is okay to tell somebody I don't have it. It is okay to tell somebody, I would, but I don't have it. It is really okay if you come out your face and say, nope, mm-mm, and watch how fast they stop contacting you. Just watch how fast, because it's been done to me. Move it up. But it takes a strong person to tell someone no. And the first few times I did, yeah, I felt guilty. I felt bad. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad because I knew the situations. But I had to ask myself, is it you or them? I choose me. Because I know if I don't choose me and I was staying in that version of me that was helping everybody else just because they asked me to, I would have nothing. I wouldn't have a dime to my name. I would be in debt. I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not going to be in that situation again. Period. Been there, done that, got a t shirt and sent it back. Return to sender. Thank you. And people that are telling me, oh, you should go out and buy this. Oh, you should go out and buy that. Oh, you should get this. You should get that. Why? Because you have it. I'm not a follower. I don't know how to be. I really don't know how to be a follower. Even when I was in my late teens, early 20s, when a friend, okay, would say, "Oh, we should go here." Why? What's there? Oh, we can just go hang out, talk. We can do that right here. Just like when people say, "Oh, you want to come over?" I say, "For what?" So we can hang out, watch movies, yada yada yada. I have a TV in my house. I got two of them, and I have movies. I have streaming services. Why do you want me to take a shower, get dressed, get in my car, and drive to your house when I can do the exact same thing you want to do in my living room? What's the point? That's what I'm talking about. People are selfish. Now, when it comes to your finances, you have got to be selfish. Because if you keep helping everybody that comes to you, you're going to be broke. I was going to say something else, but I'm not trying to get my channel shut down. So we just going to keep it moving. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Whew. But we can't help everybody. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And by helping everybody, you are enabling them to stay in the situation they're in. Stop being that person to enable someone else's mess. If they have a habit and they can't support it, no. Man, I used to drink like a fish because of the situation I was in. Now, I ain't drinking no more. Now, every now and then, I will go buy a bottle of wine. I love wine. So, and that bottle will sit in my refrigerator for a couple of months. Okay. I thank God that wine does not spoil because I'd be wasting money. But I haven't had any wine or liquor in my house this year so far. I just haven't. I chose not to engage. And when you choose not to engage with someone that is living a life that you don't need to be a part of, shut them down, remove them. Maya Angelou, if someone shows you who they are, believe them. I mean, I've had many people show me who they are, and I say, "Oh, thank you. Gotta go. Bye bye, you." Okay? Because you're not going to drag me into your mess so I can end up in the same situation you're in. What? What type of friend would sit there and pull somebody into their mess to have them in the same situation they're in? Or sit there and use the information or use whatever they can against someone you call friend and badmouth this person to do something? I'm sorry, to badmouth your friend to hinder, stop, interfere, whatever the case may be. What type of person, how can you call yourself a friend when you would sit there, badmouth somebody, and do everything you can to pull them into your mess just to make sure they're at the same level you're in? Tell me, what sense does that make? You're not being a friend at all. While this person over here is trying to better themselves and elevate the situation, elevate their finances, and become a better version of themselves, you are sitting back, bad mouthing the person, talking against them. And a lot of people don't realize how much power is in the tongue. You could speak life, positivity, elevation of finances, elevation of them. But instead of doing that, you choose to let your saltiness, your negativity, your negative vibes, and everything else negative come out of your mouth to a person, but yet you claim to sit and be their friend. You are fake. You're fake. You like there was a song on TLC, the album Crazy Sexy Cool. It's called Fake People. I've had to play that for so many people I've known while we're on the phone, and I will turn it up. Case of the fake people. We all have them in our lives. We all have fake people in our lives, but you have to really pay attention to them. Read them like a book. Listen to what they say and how they say it. I mean, me personally, my body language says everything. My face says everything. I don't have to open my mouth to say anything. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't want to be bothered with you, I'm not going to be bothered with you. Point blank, period. But stop letting people keep you in a position that suits them. They're not friends. Stop allowing people to drain you so they feel better. Stop allowing everybody to have their problems and dump them on you so you make them your own. They're not your problems. Now, it's okay to have a conversation, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 15, but drop it because before it hits minute 16. Because at that point, they're dumping everything on you so that way they feel better and you're left feeling like a dead dick in the road. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want to feel like a dead dick laying in the road. I'm just saying. I don't. I'm fully copacetic on that. There is, I do not want anyone around me in my circle, in my presence, you know, anywhere near me that is going to badmouth me and put me in a situation that suits them because they don't want to see me rise and elevate. If that's you, please feel free to leave me alone. Please feel free because I'm not going to sit here and submit to your foolishness. I'm not going to give in to your negativity. I'm not going to give in to talk to you so you can go back and spread my business. Anybody that would do that, I personally think they should be shunned. Everybody stands in two rows to give this person a path. As soon as they start approaching, you're turning your back on them. I'm just saying. That is something that I would do because anybody that would use the information that you talked about against you or to badmouth you to another person, they don't need to be in your life. They don't need to be anywhere around you. And I say that because the more negativity that they pour into you out of their own mouth, the more they talk about you behind your back, the more they do against you, the harder it's going to be if you allow them to stay in your life. Do not let anybody diminish your positivity, your strides, your strives, you know, your ambition, hopes, dreams, aspirations, your goals. Don't let anybody diminish any of that to make themselves feel better. Those are not real people. Those are not real friends. Those are not the people you need to keep around you. I have cut off so many people, like I stated before. My life is better. I still sleep great at night, right in my big bed. I sleep very well. But that's because I don't allow people to drain me. We all have problems, we all have situations, but how many of us are allowing ourselves to stay in that situation because we're not looking further past our nose? We're not looking past our nose. You can't expect to do better when you are assisting someone to hold on to your ankles and hold you in this position. You are not doing yourself a justice. That's why I'm saying give yourself a chance. Give yourself a better chance. Because we're sitting here, we're it's like we're doing this. Okay? See no evil, hear no evil. But yet, while you're sitting there like this, another person is holding onto your ankles and saying, ha ha, I'm keeping you here. Ha ha, you'll never get any better. But yet they say they want better for you. No. When I say I want someone to be better, when I say I want better for somebody, I truly mean it. I truly mean it. But yet other people aren't that strong. They want to hold on to their friends because they don't want to be alone. But ask yourself this question: what type of friend do you have? Huh? What type of person is this friend? Nobody can tell you about someone they've only met once or twice or have seen once or twice better than you. The reason I say that is because the more time you spend around somebody, the more time you're on the phone, the more time you text, you can find out what type of person they are. I don't lie to nobody. If I don't want to talk about the topic, I'm not going to talk about it. If that's all you have to talk about, why are you on the phone? Why are you on my phone? I'm not going to keep having the same conversation with you over and over and over and over again. I'm not doing it. If that's where you dwell, so be it. Dwell there. I'm not going to dwell with you. I'm not going to jump onto the pity party bandwagon and say, oh, woe with you. Come stay with me, do this, do that, and you're not doing anything to help you improve your situation. What type of person would I be? I'm not going to sit here and let someone drain me and then badmouth me, disrespect me, talk about me to all of their friends, and I just helped you? I don't know. This is why I don't help nobody anymore. I don't do it for nobody. Nobody. If our paths cross, oh hey, I'm not going to ask you how things are doing because that's going to open a door for your mess. I don't want to know. Frankly, because I really don't care. I knew you when you were in the situation. And you stayed in the situation, and I kept engaging with it. I kept feeding into it, and you're still in the situation a year later. Why? 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 What would be the sole purpose of me engaging and asking you how you're doing if I really genuinely don't care? I've told a few people I don't care. What? Who? Hold up. 1 second. I don't have a Wells Fargo account. Thank you, scam. That was a little odd. But anyway, what type of person would I be? I'm not a liar. I'm not fake. I'm not two faced because I'm really not a Gemini. Okay, that trait of me of that trait of Gemini is not in me. I'm not a Gemini. I'm an Aquarius, but I have traits of a Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, and Gemini. And when you cross me, I am done with you. I'm done. If I try to help you and you slap me in the face, I'm not helping you anymore. And there are two, yeah, two people I've tried to help, and they have both punched me in my face. So you know what? To the two of you, fuck you in the ass with a spike bat. Thank you. You two have taught me to not help anybody ever. And both of these people I've known for over 7 years. Both of them. I mean, punched me all up and through my face. And I helped you both. Why would I do that? No, I'm sorry. Three people. What do I have to gain out of helping somebody that is selfish, conniving, fake, phony, and refuses to get up, get out, and do something for themselves? Please explain that to me. How? What type of person would I be if I kept helping people to drain my finances, to drain me spiritually, to drain me emotionally, and drain me mentally, and I keep engaging with it? What type of person would I be? I would be stupid, dumb as hell. And a lot of people do that just to keep somebody in your life. Let them go. See a person like a tree. When the wind is blowing strong and the leaves are flying, and you know that's how that person is, but if the wind changes directions all of a sudden they come back, fake, two-faced, leech, succubus, okay? User, liar, game player, okay? I don't have people like that in my life anymore. And I am happy, HAPPY, happy. Whatever they're going through ain't got shit to do with me. And I believe that. I get called mean. I get called evil. I get called everything except a child of God when I refuse to help somebody. Do you realize I've been helping you for the past 3 years? Do you realize I've been helping you for the past 10 years? Do you realize I've been helping you for the last 8 months? But what do you continue to do? You continue to ask. You continue to ask. You continue to ask. But yet at the same time, while I was helping you, you're over here doing this with that person. I should not have to get a call from one of your family members of to whom I've never met telling me everything that you're saying. So I took that with a grain of salt because I didn't know this person. But a couple of days later, I get a phone call from the same family member. This said family member put the phone screen down on the table, and I'm hearing it. Okay, okay, I hear you. Guess what? I'm done with you. Done. Why? What did I do? Oh, you've done enough. You've done quite enough. I never said anything of who, what, when, where, why. I didn't do it because it's not their business. They do not deserve that type of respect from me. But I will say this: if someone is positively speaking regarding you behind your back, that is the type of person that you want to keep around. Like I've said in many of my other videos, my brother is freaking awesome. My brother is freaking awesome. Now, whoever you have latching onto your ankles and pulling you down every time you start to elevate, let them go. Kick them off. You have been cast off the island. Okay? You are now exiled. You are now on your own. I refuse to sit here and let you continue to kick me and help you at the same time. Nope. Because while you're helping this person is talking about you behind your back and basically slapping you in the face with their lies, but yet you continue to help them. You are continuing to help them kick you, bash you, and badmouth you behind your back because you keep standing there and saying, I'm your friend, I'm going to be here, I'm going to help you, while they're doing the complete opposite. You are helping them kick you. How, you may ask? I just told you. You're helping, 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 taking on their issues as your own, trying to get them out of a bad situation, trying to educate them on what they can do to fix the situation. You're just trying, you're doing. I almost said during. Lord have mercy. Mabel Simmons. Um, but what you're not realizing is the more you do, the more they take, the more they bash you, badmouth you, disrespect you, and talk about you behind your back. But yet, when they need again, who's the first person they call? You. While they're doing all of this, you are helping them continue to kick you. So when you catch wind of them kicking you, or if you catch wind of something not right, back away. If they text you saying, "Hey, I tried calling you, but you didn't answer. I need to talk to you. It's very important." I'm busy. That's my answer. I'm busy. What do you want me to do? There's nothing you can do at that point. Absolutely nothing you can do at that point. You have gone above and beyond of what you are supposed to do as a good friend. But this person keeps taking succubus, leech, user. You cannot help those three types of people. You cannot help them. You are enabling them to continue doing the dumb crap that they do, continuing to not have any self respect for themselves, but yet they are continuing to be allowed to take things from you. Help me make that make sense. Please tell me. I mean, if you want to just throw away your money to somebody that's not going to appreciate it and be thankful, I do have a checking account that is always open for deposits. I'm just saying. If you want to throw your money away, I have Zelle, okay, account number and routing number. You can feel more than welcome to reach out to my person, all right, and throw your money right into my bank account. I will send you a lovely message. Thank you. May God bless you, keep you, and always be with you. Have a great day. And I mean, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're pretty much coming to this person's rescue, like Captain Save-A-Ho, and they're taking your money, your positive energy, your positive vibes, your positive mind, positive heart. They're taking all the positivity and pulling it out of you right into them to make them feel better. But what are you left with? What are you left with? But yet, if the shoe is on the other foot and you're calling, texting, oh, and nobody responds, nobody comes to your aid, You have nobody. Look around. Look at all the people that you have helped. Look at all the people that you have done things for. Now, when you need one thing, and it may not even be major, it may be that, your battery died in your car and you need to have it jumped to go, get the battery checked, get the alternator checked. You might need something that small, that small. And you're telling them in the text, hey, my car won't start. Can you come give me a jump? That is something so minute, it is retarded. But yet, all the people that you've done something for, ain't nobody around. Nobody. There is not one person around you. You can look, okay? You don't have one person around you. There's nobody responding to you. But as soon as they need, you are the first person they call. Make that make sense. Why are you keeping this person around? To continue to take from you and hold you down? No, kick them off. I like to kick, okay? Kicking is fun for me. Kicking is very fun. And I say that because we have to put ourselves first. Because if we don't, that chance or that better chance that you would have had is gone. Because you are sinking everything you have into one person, this person, that person, or however many people, but you're still staying in the situation because you're constantly giving. You don't have anything being given to you. You are allowing everything and everybody to suck everything out of you and leave you drained in a financial mess. You can't take care of yourself because you're so busy helping. What sense does that make? You can't sit here and say, one day I'm going to be financially stable. One day I'm going to buy a home. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day. But that day never comes because you're so busy helping everybody else. What have you got for yourself? What do you have for you? I'll wait. I'm waiting. Help yourself. You have to do what is in your best interest. You have to do what is best for you. Stop worrying about everybody that is keeping themselves in a rut. Stop worrying about everybody keeping themselves in a situation. Stop worrying about people's drama. Stop worrying about people's BS. It's not yours. It is not for you to carry. It is not for you to fix. If you have already gone down the road of giving them advice, helping them, trying to be there for them, and they keep themselves in that situation with the other person also working to keep them in that situation, walk away. Plain and simple, walk away. There is no need for two people. One is you, one the other is the person helping you helping them to keep you in that situation. Why? Please tell me. Please tell me why you would do that. I'm not. Oh, you need help? I'm sorry. Have you tried Catholic Charities? Have you tried going to one of your local churches? Have you tried getting a payday loan? Have you tried, asking someone else that may have it? Because I don't. Okay? I don't have it. And I've had to get to that point with people. I'm like, dude, I don't have it. I don't have it. And when I say I don't have it, means I don't have it to give to you. I have it to give to myself because if I don't do for myself, who's going to do for me? Nobody. Nobody. You have to do what is best for you at all times. No matter how many people you may lose, it could be friends, family, relationships, whatever, coworkers. Who cares? Let them go. Because at the end of the day, while you're drained and financially screwed because you're helping them, they don't care. They do not care. And I've had to do this. I've had to learn. It took me a minute, but then, I think I got slapped by the cosmos. I got slapped with karma. I got slapped with a whole bunch of crap. And I woke up one day, I was like, oh, that's what that was. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't take anybody that long. Hopefully it doesn't. But there are some slow learners. I'm just saying. In that situation, I was one because I wanted to make sure everybody I knew was okay. Now, Godspeed. Give it to God. That's all I can do because I have been drained by so many people for so many years. It took me 2 years to regain everything. It took 2 years for me to get to this point. Now, 2 years later, I'm still at this point. I'm getting better at it because I'm not going to sit here and let anything or anybody drain me of everything that I have. And then I'm left sitting here looking like a dick on a stick, needing help myself. Nope. Nope. Like Venom said, your legs will come off, your arms will come off, and you'll be like a turd in the wind. That's what I see people as while I've been helping them and they have been bashing me, disrespecting me, lying to me, trying to make everything seem like they're innocent, playing the oh, woe is me. No, you're like a turd in the wind to me. I have done everything I possibly could for you, and you are still continuing to be in that situation. I don't help me make this make sense. Okay? You don't have a place of your own, but you go and get an automobile. Make that make sense. You don't have your own place, but you get a vehicle with a car note, down payment, insurance, upkeep. Huh? Please someone explain to me where they do that. If I had to choose between having a car or having my own place, I would get my own place because you don't want to do it ass backwards. You don't want to get the place, or you don't want to get the car before you get the place. That's just stupid. That's like living in a not so good area and buying a BMW, buying a Mercedes. Huh? Why would you do that? But yet and still, I continue to see it. You don't have your own place, but you have a newer car. No place, new car. No place, new car. I would choose new place, pre-owned. New place, certified. New place, bus pass. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just that dumb. But I'm not gonna, if I was in a situation, what I would not do is sit here and get a car note and I don't have a place to live. That's ass backwards. I'm just saying. Now, for those of us that already have vehicles, I'm gonna need you not to overextend yourself so that you're stressed out, you're upset, you're worried. You know, if you have high rent and you already have an issue paying the high rent, don't take your tax money and go get a vehicle. Okay? That's stupid. I have seen so many people do that where I live. And what was it? Tuesday? No, Monday. I saw two tow trucks where I live. One car wasn't even 2 weeks old. It got lifted up and rolled out. Okay? The car was not 2 weeks old. So when that happens, that means the dealership requested a larger down payment, and they didn't have it. And they said, "Okay, you don't have it. Well, guess what? We're going to take the car back. Thank you." I didn't get my car during tax time. I did not get my TVs during tax time. I don't have to fall into place. I don't. Because when you get something with your taxes and you do the down payment and you can't register the car, you can't insure the car completely, and your insurance lapses, you can't make the car payment. I don't know if you noticed or not, but they're gonna come get your car. I'm just saying, they're gonna come get your car. I watched it. Going to my car, I watched it. I'm looking at the dealer's plate, and I see the date that's on the plate or that's on the paper, and I'm like, didn't you just get that a week ago? But I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I've never had a repo, and hopefully, praying to God, if I do get a new car or get a newer car, I don't have that issue. I know getting your car repoed is a hurtful, embarrassing situation. I know it is. I know it is. But I'm gonna need you to cut it out. Yes, it's hurtful. Yes, it's embarrassing. But at the same time, people that will do that with their tax money are taking a chance. They're taking a risk. When you go to a dealership and you use half your tax money to put down on the car, and your car note is still $400 a month or more, and you got rent to pay, that may be 1,000 plus, huh? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, what was that? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. When I got my car, I was paying 273.08 a month. Okay. And since I got sick and tired of having a finance company holding my title over my head and saying, we can come get your car at any moment and we don't care about it, which it will cost the finance company more money to send out a tow truck to A, look for the car, B, retrieve the car. It'll cost them more money. So, hey, I'm just saying. Keep up with your payments. Set payment arrangements if you have to. If you have a $400 car note, take $200 out of one check, take $200 out of the other check. There's your car note. Okay? Thank you. But I paid my car off in 2.5 years. I've said this before in one of my videos. Because I got sick and tired of somebody being able to hold something over my head. I got sick and tired of it. Don't hold anything over my head because I will do everything in my power to get it off. I will do everything in my power to pay it so that way I don't have to deal with it again. That's just me. But for those of you, and this is no jab, no dig, no shade, because things do happen. Things do happen. And some things may not be in our control. Some things may not be in our control. But if something happens to you and you're sitting there, why did this happen? What I don't understand how this happened. What did you do prior to? Now, I'm gonna need you to remember what you did prior that led up to this point. You got your answer. Sorry, you have your answer. But a lot of people don't give themselves a better chance because they're comfortable where they are. I'll say this, I'm physically comfortable where I am, But I have not reached that point of being completely 200% comfortable with everything. I admitted it. I'm happy. I'm calm. I'm peaceful. My house is very calm. My house is very pleasant. You know, it's clean. It smells good. I'm happy. But I have not been able to. Well, yeah, I have not been able to reach that point of being completely and totally at peace with everything. Though I'm not upset. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed. I'm happy. I'm good. But for those of you that are aiding someone to keep you in a situation and you refuse to take a chance and try to get out of it, you're not going to get out of the situation. You're not going to get out of the situation until you have to take a step. And it should not be a forced step. When you get tired of being in a situation, you will do anything to get out of it. It's just like if you're not happy with a friend or a relationship or marriage or whatever, and you are desperate to get out of it, you will do everything in your power to get out of it. That's what I'm saying by give yourself a better chance. Do whatever it is you have to do to get out of the situation that you don't like being in. Huh? That's what people don't understand. They think it's all good, you know, at least I'm here, at least I can do this, at least I've got that. But yet you're not happy in the situation that you're currently in. How can you be content with being in a situation that you don't want to be in, but you always want to scream and shout it from the mountaintops? I want better. I want more money. I want to make more money. I want to be a better person. But yet you're helping this person keep you stuck in a rut by not doing everything you can to get out of it. If I was in a situation that I was not happy with, that I don't want to be in, I would do everything I had to get out of it. I was in one situation in all of my life that I did not want to be in anymore. I did not want to deal with it. I did everything I could to get out of it, and I'm out of it. I've been out of it for the past going on 8 years. I've been out of it going on 8 years, and I'm happy. But I had to choose what's best for me mentally, physically, spiritual, emotionally, all of that. Financially was a big one. But I had to figure out what was best for me because I was in a situation that I hated. So what did I do? I clawed my way out of the situation until I reached the top. And when I say clawed myself out of the situation, I literally envisioned myself in a well. It was empty, but a well. Nothing but stone and dirt. I clawed my way out of it just because I didn't want to be in the situation anymore. I had to work. I had to do overtime. I had to go in on my days off. I had to do whatever it took to get myself out of that situation. But yet we have so many people that say, oh, this is my friend. We're friends. It doesn't matter how long you've been friends. These people will turn on you like a hungry freaking lion. You can be walking side by side with the lion and petting its mane, rubbing its back. And as soon as that lion gets hungry, guess who the new tasty morsel is? You. That's how quick people can turn on you. That's why you don't need to tell everybody your business. That is why you don't need to let everybody in saying, oh, we're friends. Oh, we're tight, we're close, we're this, we're that. No, you're not. I've had one person that went behind my back and told every lie you possibly could. The same person was living in my house. Why? Because you were too ignorant to get a full time job and get your own. But yet you want to live in my house, lie, disrespect, and just be completely inadequate. But you want to blame me? Oh no! Oh no! 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 But yet you're the one that needed a place to stay, not me. By the grace of God, I have my own. But you wanted me to help you better yourself, but you did not want to help me help you get there. That's why I released it. I washed my hands of it. Done. None. And that's what we have to do for ourselves. We have to figure out if we're going to choose us or someone else. And please do not ever change who you are just to keep somebody in your life. That is the dumbest thing you can do. The dumbest. You're sitting here, you're already happy, you're in a good space, and everything is hunky dory. But because this person came along and said, well, this person used to do that, how come you don't do it? And then you start changing yourself to benefit that person, you're an idiot. Don't change who you are to keep someone in your life. Because I promise you, as soon as something better, so they think, comes along, that person that you are changing for, gone. And then you're left holding the bag with dog shit on your face, wondering why this person left, wondering why. Because if you try to change for someone, thank you. If you're trying to change for someone to keep them, that means you are weak. You are not strong enough to stand in your own and be who you are, because you're so scared and not wanting to be alone and so desperate to do anything you can to keep somebody in your life. So give yourself a better chance. Give yourself a fighting chance. Be strong, stand on your own, and just be you. But also keep people out of your life, out of your business that don't mean you any good. I have said so much to people, and they actually think that the lie I told is actually real. And I did that to test this person. We used to work together many, many, many years ago. We used to work together. But I said something I knew wasn't true. My family knew it wasn't true. But I told this person. I got a message on Facebook. I got a message on Facebook saying, why would you do that? How could you be so stupid? I'm like, what are you talking about? Why would you do so and so? Why would you do such and such? I didn't. And I had proof of it too. I didn't. But I was testing that person, and that person turned out to be exactly what I thought it would be, a snake. So I told this person this. So this person went back and told you, you're going to tag me in a post and then message me about it. So thank you for showing me who I cannot trust. Thank you. Have a great day. I removed everything. I blocked the phone number. I kept the text thread though. I kept the text thread for my benefit. Because if you ever say something against me again, I have all the right and ammunition to air out your dirty laundry, including your cheating and your drug habits. Who? I said it. But you're not going to turn on me. Once you show me I cannot trust you, I am done with you. And this person has texted me. See, that's why I don't like blocking people. See, I blocked this person for about a day. And I'm like, no, no, that was not smart. That was not smart. I unblocked this idiot, and I'm getting all these texts coming in. And I'm reading them. And the last one said, how come you're not responding to me? What did I do? What do you mean, what did you do? You told someone I don't know what I told you to make you seem interesting. And then you lied and said that you were there with me. We're in two different states. How were you there with me? I don't know. Ugh. Had my own hair in my mouth. But it is what it is. I'm not pressed. I'm not mad. I laughed at it actually because I found it funny. So the person that messaged me, I said, on this date, was that person still in the city? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Thank you. Why? What happened? Nothing. That's how you have to be with people, especially if you feel that you can't trust them. Oh, uh-huh. Ask one question. Once you get that answer, okay. Why? What happened? Nothing. That's who I am. Like I've said this in a previous video. Don't let your left hand know, or don't let your don't let even no. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Plain and simple. And when I say the left hand, I mean the people you feel you can't trust. Even though you feel you might be able to trust these people, don't say nothing. If they ask how you doing, what's going on, I'm good. You know, just doing what I need to do for me. Oh, what are you doing? What I need to do for me. Don't give them no information because the less you give them, the less they have to go on. I don't tell nobody my business. I will talk to my brother and my mother. Not to slight anybody, but then I really know who's for me because I told my oldest brother something, and 2 days later, it was snatched. So that told me already that I can't tell him shit because he does not want to see me outdo him. Let me tell you this. You should have started 7 years ago. I'm just saying. Moving on. I'm just saying. Now, I know probably with that part, I'm going to get a text or I'm going to get a call. Okay? I said it. I can't unsay it. I said it. And I will say it to your face. I will say it on video chat. I'll say it in a text. Hell, I'll send it in a letter. I said it. Own what you say. Own what you do. Because every action causes a reaction. Everything you do will trickle and ripple. Remember that. There are no perfect people on this planet. There are no saints on this planet. We are all human. Now, what you choose to do with your life during your humanity is up to you. Can't nobody tell you what to do. You are the only one that can tell you what to do because you're in control of you. Now, if you're not, and you are beholden to someone else, give it to the Lord. Take it to whatever God you serve. Don't bring it to me. Because I'm going to tell you God's honest truth. And a lot of people, 99% of the world's population does not want to hear the truth. So if you don't want to hear the God's honest truth from my person, please don't call me or text me with your mess. Lord, I can't talk. Don't. Just don't text me or call me with your mess. Because my family is very bluntly honest. We don't beat around the bush. We don't sugarcoat. We don't, take your feelings into account. Hey, you come to us with an issue, we will break you down and make you see the error of your ways and your words and let you take that, and how you perceive it is your business, not ours. You came to us with the issue. You came to us for an answer. You came to us for counsel. We gave it to you. And now you want to get an attitude with us? Bye. The way I see it, people that do that to me and then they get upset, they get mad that I do it, um, you can't handle the truth. You're not a real adult. You're not strong. Okay, so it's been a pleasure knowing you. So can you please exit the stage? I have better things to do. Again, like Shawnee O'Neal said, thank you for your services. When Brandy Maxiel called her a bitch, she was like, okay, let me put that bitch on for you. Thank you for your services. That's all I got. But anyway, everybody, it's been a long video. I do apologize about that. And Siri, this watch me and Siri. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Tuesday, because I know I will. And yeah, hopefully you let what I say sink in and notice what's going on in your life and notice the people in your life and what is being talked about. Don't tell everybody everything. It's nobody's business. Write it on a piece of paper, fold it up, take it outside in a metal pan, and burn it. You don't have to tell everybody everything. Okay? So, until next time, bye.